¿Qué pasa, familia?
Big bottom. Well, what happened to your friend?
He's been rear-ended.
Ooh.
Hey man, you
What?
good?
No, I'm fine.
You good?
What?
You been
What
thinking
do
about Miss Fanny?
No, I
didn't
don't,
you?
bro.
Yeah,
Leave.
you little robotic freak.
Man, just leave. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
all right,
no,
I'm leaving.
leave. All right,
I'm leaving,
leave.
you little robotic
Golly.
freak. All right, man. All right.
We're going to be talking about stock that went over 200% within the past 2 weeks. And if you were inside of the Armoire, which is the Discord, you would have already gained over 100%. That's confirmed. You can join in, talk to people in there that were like, yeah, he did call it out. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into it. But before we do, ¿Qué pasa, familia de dinero? I'm your host, Hachi, a truck driver on a detour towards wealth, and I hope that you join us on the journey. And I want to say a huge round of applause to everybody that is subscribing. We're on that mission to 1,000 subscribers before January 31st. Can we do it? And if you're new to the channel, I ask nothing from you, not to like, not to comment, not to subscribe, rather get the information that you need here in the brief moments. And if you want to stick around as to why I do believe in this stock, well, I definitely appreciate it. So enough chit chat, let's go ahead and check out the stock chart and what the stock is. Okay, so ticker symbol RR, which is going to be Richtech Robotics. Now, I do want to proceed with caution. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I a crystal ball, and this stock or this company overall does have some drawbacks. I want to warn you of that. So I'm not 100% bullish. I believe in a certain price point that you should have got in, and if you were in the Armoire, you got in at a very nice price point. Concurrently, it's still market open, so it's sitting at $4.09 right now. And so there can be absolute movement, but we saw a tremendous amount of volume today, and it's been a green candle day. But for the past few days, of course, with the market, it kind of reflected its dips. But a year ago, it's been on a warpath just trying to pick up where it left off, but a year ago it was up $11. Now, if we look at the all-time, the stock hasn't been available all that long. You know what surprises me is they have a YouTube channel. With that being said, let's go ahead and check out one of their products. Okay, I know some of you guys been asking me, okay, is it Patreon? Is it Discord? Well, Discord is completely free, but there is a Patreon, and the Patreon gives you access to multiple things. You get all of the stocks that I'm getting at the time I get them. You get daily updates on the $10 to $1,000 challenges, seeing where I failed and where I win. So head on over to the Patreon if you want to support. On top of that, you want to gain access. It's literally the cost of a fancy coffee at Starbucks. Now, let's go ahead and check out this product. That thing looks like it's... Oh, snap, it blinks.
The latest innovation from Richtech Robotics. It's
crazy.
a drink service robot that uses AI to provide the perfect drink recommendation. Then, it crafts it with unmatched precision.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see.
Hey, Scorpion.
Hello there.
One thing I do like is the little legs. I kind of wish maybe for a more simple, sleek look, but it kind of gives a little personality. And it's not like an eyeball looking at you. It's a robotic eyeball, which, I mean, in the future, people will be like, oh my God, you used a robotic eyeball.
What kind of drink are you in the mood for today?
Hennessy. No,
It's my
I'm just
birthday.
kidding. I don't drink.
And I love a good martini. Can you recommend me something?
Happy birthday. How about a twist on the classic martini with a splash of elderflower?
Now, okay, I'm going to be completely honest. When I look at this is actually very impressive. I don't know if somebody's manning it, using it at the time, allegedly, but just the voice and fluctuations and then the movement of the arm, making it almost like human-like, even though it looks far from it. That is something that I'm like, okay.
It'll be a delightful and refreshing treat.
Oh, well, so it's moving
Interesting.
around.
Why'd you go for that combination?
Elderflower.
Now, I don't know if the eye, see, when it comes down to these things, I'm very analytical, but I don't know if the eye is actually identifying that the person is standing there. Okay. And if it is, it happenstance that they just did that, that's cool. But you know, if it's actually programmed to look at the individual, wow, that's pretty insane.
Adds a floral note that complements the gin's botanical flavors, making it a special birthday surprise. Shall I prepare one for
I think
you?
it's actually looking
Yeah,
at
that
it.
sounds great with
Like,
me.
looking over.
Please
That's
make
great.
me a glass.
Coming right up. You'll love this birthday twist.
All right. I was gonna ask what this machine was. It's ice.
Scorpion is
ice?
equipped with powerful NVIDIA technology that allows it to recognize customers in real time and interact accordingly.
Oh,
Its
wow.
AI-powered camera precisely tracks the customer's movements, giving Scorpion the ability to engage in real time. Scorpion's voice system enables natural conversations and even allows it to communicate in multiple languages. Whether played
One thing I would like to see is a more aggressive shake. And what happens if it knocks over the glass? That is also another thing to consider. What if somebody's so drunk they did? Now, this looks like more of an upscale location that would be there. I would like a more sleeker look, cleaner. Probably get rid of the legs of it, but I get it.
placing an order or just chatting,
It's like a Scorpion.
customers can enjoy a unique, one-of-a-kind experience. Scorpion is designed to deliver perfectly crafted drinks every time, enhancing efficiency and eliminating waste.
Wow.
Its streamlined layout fits effortlessly into a variety of environments,
Oh,
whether
it
it's
cleans
a
it
bar,
out.
liquor store, or entertainment.
Now, if I had to put it up, I'll give you guys my ideas. Okay, let's go on to the next thing. Okay, so we have an article from Seeking Alpha, and it's not bullish at all. So if you got to this point, that means, hey, I really do care about my money. I need to know the pros and the cons of certain things. So Richtech Robotics sell on persistent dilution, an incredibly risky business model. Okay. In recent weeks, shares of robotic solution provider Richtech Robotics have rallied. Let me say that again. Richtech Robotics have rallied by more than 250% as speculative investors have identified robotics as one of the next technology megatrends. However, a closer look under the hood reveals the story of persistent dilution, as requirements to provide lease financial to customers has resulted in substantial capital needs. The company will require additional funds as a result of the decision to enter into a franchise agreement with Ghost Kitchen America for the operations of 20 Walmart located restaurants. Elevated risk, persistent dilution, poor investor communication, as well as management retaining full control of the company via supervoter shares should keep investors sidelined, with momentum traders likely to leave for assumed greener pastures sooner than later. I am initiating shares of Richtech Robotics with a sell rating. No, not a sell rating. Okay, so obviously that's not bullish. That's not a good side of Richtech. But here's my thing. Okay, I went to a restaurant. I think it's like Korean barbecue. I'm not too sure if it's a franchise, but we went to this restaurant. I don't remember what we were celebrating. I think it was Father's Day. Went to Korean barbecue. And this place literally had, we ordered boba and it came on this thing that was my daughter's name. It was crazy. I was like, what the heck? And it came, it said, grab your drink. And I was like, mind blown. And I get it. Some of y'all are like, oh, I mean, that's the future. Nah, man. So to see Richtech Robotics and their product, I would love to see it in action. I would like to see a lot more. But I think that 2025 is preemptive. A lot of these companies that are doing something new, it takes some time to take off. For example, Sam Walton in the book that I made in America, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Walmart was such a weird idea that a lot of individuals were like, what the heck is this? Like, there was a lot of articles that were kind of bashing Walmart for their practices and whatnot. But overall, if you look at the bigger picture, It's something new, and something like this, yeah, it's gonna struggle. It's not a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm talking about like tens of 20 billions of dollars. Maybe I'm talking about 50 I'm talking about trillion-dollar company. Okay, it's no Nvidia is what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and read this newsletter that came out from Richtech Robotics. Okay, so like I said, everything will be down in the description below, and that what we saw is only one product that they actually have. Richtech Robotics to showcase latest service robotics innovation at CES 2025. 2020, can we get a featuring AI-driven Scorpion robot and new delivery robots. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 3 demos will be available for those stopping by Richtech Robotics booth. Company intro. Adam welcomes guests and provides an introduction to Richtech Robotics. Dance party. Adam and Scorpion come to life in an entertaining choreographed dance performance. Gift demo. Scorpion selects a gift for a customer and hands it to D Plus, which delivers the gift directly to them. Oh, the company has deployed over 300 robotic solutions across the US, including restaurants, retail stores, hotels, healthcare facilities, casinos, senior living homes, and factories. Current clients include Texas Rangers, Globe Life Field, Golden Corral, Golden Corral, Hilton, Sodexo, Boyd Game, and more. Okay, so let me give you guys my position when it comes down to Richtech Robotics. I'm not the type of person that comes on here and says, hey, I found a new stock. I give you guys the good and the bad, because ultimately this is your financial decision. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I a crystal ball. But when it comes down to Richtech Robotics, of course, knowing that it's going to be in CES is fantastic. I think that it's a great opportunity for the company, but there is some things that I'm worried about. How sustainable is the $4 price point? And it seems that even with the dip that we had gotten due to the fact of jobless claims and whatnot, on top of that, we had some catalysts that caused the stock market to fall December 18th. And then it seemingly tried to stay up, but it's nowhere near where it used to be with the highs of the highs with the SPY. I think that I'm not on a sell position with Richtech Robotics, especially because it came from the $11 level a year ago. More so, I would look for a dip. Personally, for me, if I were to purchase it, I would look for the dip. And if anybody is holding, I would, and you're from the Discord, if you're at the dollar level, you don't really have to worry. I would definitely say, like, for myself, because I'm in that position, I would set my stop loss. If you guys want my opinion on that, the Patreon access only, because I will give you guys my calls, but it'll be a month later. Literally, if I've already picked up a stock, I'm already more than likely 100% over, then I'll put it in the free side of Discord. But I definitely have to say that they are doing something very unique. A lot of noise is surrounded with robotics that are going to take over a lot of people's jobs, and that's just a wave. I hate to say it, nor do I want to see it, because it's, you know, you talk to your bartender as though it's your therapist. Some people like to keep coming back, and we will see that people have gotten so accustomed to have their cell phone that pretty much your cell phone is your friend. You talk more on your cell phone than probably the people you're friends with. You text them, you call them. That's a social, if you don't ever see them within that year, that's just pretty much a friend on the phone. And I can see that as they evolve the robotics into more sectors, we're more so accustomed to it. Like I said, I mean, even when I was in Steak and Shake, and they told, like, you get a receipt. Some of you guys already know this, but you get your receipt, you get like 2 of them, and then one is a QR code. Well, I go up to get my drink, and I'm like, okay, I get the cup, and then I go and ask for ice. Well, there's no ice and there's no drink. They said, oh, you have to scan the QR code, then the machine will activate. I'm a young guy, and that threw me off. So I definitely have to say, hey, this is a risky stock. I think price point matters of when you get in, and we might just see a bullish run when it comes down to Richtech and when they release their news in CES 2025. And I believe CES is coming up pretty soon. Correct me if I'm wrong. So some people probably ask, how the heck do you can't be holding all these good stocks? Yes, I do. I made one major decision that cost me greatly, which was microcloud hologram. But overall, I've learned my lesson from that, and I turned it around, and I found a system that is winning. And if you want to win, you can see it on Discord, Patreon access only. So you have to do it on the computer. With that being said, I gotta go find Miss Fanny. I gotta go. Stay up and stay lifted, everybody. Make sure in this economy, in this time that we live in, and family de dinero. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.